I want to give you an example of something that I do now as opposed to something that I used to do as a people pleaser. Not to say that my fawn mechanism isn't still alive and well. Sometimes little Marnie, the little girl inside of me, gets, ahead of my critical thinking and drives the bus. It happens, and when it does, I just let it go and make a mental note to do better for myself the next time because I didn't do anything wrong. It is a mechanism. If you grew up in an abusive environment and your mechanism became like being the good little girl, going along to getting along, and freeze, which is another one that I have pretty solidly in place, then that's how your body got trained to show up first and foremost. And in order to get out of that mechanism, we have to learn to be more aware before we do it, ideally, or practice the pause and buy ourselves some time before we respond to something, so that we can kick in that critical thinking part of our brain. Anyway, I can elaborate more on that if you want me to. And if you do and you have questions about overcoming that people pleasing part of you or any other mechanism, please drop a comment in the comment section, ask me a question, and I'll respond to you. Anywhoosie, back in the day when I was more of a fawn and somebody would text me, probably I've deleted them. More likely than not, I've deleted them. I might have a little panic of, and they'll text me in a way that it was pretty clear that they had my phone number kind of thing. Not some random, scammer out there or something like that. And the good little girl in me who cared more about what this person thought of me than what I thought of them, I'm no longer her, would say, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I would lie, which not good. I'm so sorry. I lost all my contacts. Who is this?" Or, "Oh, this is a new phone and your contact didn't transfer over. Who is this?" In writing. No longer the people pleaser that I once was. And again, sometimes it still comes up, but I'm in a pretty good place most of the time now. Now when somebody does that, I'll say, "Hey, I must have deleted your contact. Who is this?" And if they respond, they respond. And if they don't, it's no loss to me. But I'm honest. I feel good about it. And I am no longer focusing on how they might feel about an action I chose to take that was likely a very good action. What's an area where you've noticed you've grown and you are, more on the inside, walking through life on the inside, about how you feel being more important to you than being on the outside and taking care of other people's emotions, which, by the way, are not your responsibility? And notice, I'm respectful. Respect is our responsibility. And not so much for the other person, but for who you want to be and show up as. I don't allow other people to hijack who I am because they're behaving badly. Not going to happen. Or I shouldn't say never. I don't like absolutes. Very likely not going to happen though. So I appreciate your comments and your feedback. Let me know. Give me something where you've grown. Let's help other people find their, tips and tricks in the comment section, because my way isn't the only way. This is just one example.